I think that Mason, in just a couple of years really grew into movie star, handsome, good looks. And so meeting Finn, I was very interested in how he would be processing what had happened to him still. And of course, the movie is about that fear that he has not been able to accept or process well, and that has turned to anger, and he has become a violent person himself, and has certain ideas about being fearless and fighting back the way he learned from his friend Robin in the first movie. That all gets sort of deconstructed as he goes along. You've got a Freddy Krueger type, back from the dead, vengeful ghost in a mask, and what Ethan brings to that trope is eloquence and intelligence and ferocity of language that is not something a lot of actors could pull off. I just very much felt like I needed to pay respect to the guys who ran these camps that I went to when I was in high school, who really changed my life and really gave me some guidance at a time that I needed it. I felt like paying tribute to that makes for an interesting narrative, and I don't think there's another actor alive who could have done a better job than Damien. We found this place, Camp Candelore, and as soon as I went on to that, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm back in Denver, in the Rocky Mountains in the early 80s. But at the time, there was no snow on the ground. We were planning on making fake snow, and so we were stuck. I didn't know what was gonna happen. And then the one true movie god smiled upon us and dumped more snow in a shorter period of time than they've ever had up there on record. When you see the snow in the movie, that's real snow. We put, of course, we built the phone booth where it is, but that frozen lake and that mountain range is real, that's behind it. People might think that's green screen. It's not, it's real. I think Black Phone 2 is a pretty uniquely disciplined and layered audio-visual experience. There's a lot of effort and detail in the look of the Super 8 film, what we did with the Super 8 film, how we integrated it with the digital photography of the movie, so that the visual experience of the movie is not gonna look like another movie that you've seen. I don't think I've ever seen a movie in a theater with more Super 8 material in it than this one. And it's not just Super 8 material, it's very specific film stocks and very specific processing, very specific look that we wanted for the movie. And sonically, it's an extremely disciplined production also. My son Atticus Derrickson did the score, and the integration of the score and this expressive sound design, and the sound of the winter elements of the movie, the music that plays, some of the needle drops in it, all of that lends itself ultimately to a very cinematic experience.